Today I'm talking about resetting your entire life. At the end of 2023, I left the film and TV industry. I essentially had a breakdown on one of the projects that I was working on. I was at a very low point in life. I really wasn't enjoying myself. It was also at the height of the film and TV strike, so it was very hard for me to then find work after finishing on the project. So I decided to just leave the industry and see what else my life could be like, what else I could do, what other things I could learn, and how I could evolve over the years. So I'm going to talk you through a few tips that I've done over the years to really help me reset my life and feel more happy, confident, and excited about my future. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. ChatGPT has helped me break my plan into 3 categories. So we have reflect, reconnect, and reset. The first step is to make a pros cons list of your life so far. What I mean by that is getting a piece of paper or using your laptop to write down all the things that you're happy with and unhappy with about your life. I use the pros cons list to decide if I wanted to stay in the industry or not. I made the pros cons list just like I have done many times in the past, knowing what my answer was, but I still made the list just to make sure. So it's definitely very, very helpful. If you haven't done one in a while, or if you haven't done one before, definitely get that pen out or that keyboard out to do a little typing and try it out. Another step is to reflect on your past. Reflecting on your past is extremely valuable and pivotal in order for you to figure out how you want your future to be. So for me personally, I think I was just trying to organize my pictures and my videos and things that I'd not gone around to organizing over the years. And by looking at pictures of me at old jobs, on projects, me going to events and places with my friends back in the days, I just saw how far I'd honestly come. It slowly helped me start to see myself for what I was. I was someone who was always working hard. I was always trying to find joy in the little moments, and I had been way too hard on myself. So that definitely helped me eventually start to become more positive and speak kindly to myself, which has honestly transformed everything for me. So reconnect, journaling, that is such a big one. So there's shadow journaling, there's daily journaling, there's voice note journaling. Around this time I started to record myself on my voice recorder on my phone, debriefing and saying how I was feeling. It was almost like I was doing a podcast or diary entry to myself, which was really interesting to listen back to over the years. And in each of those entries that I recorded, I said where I was, what day it was, what I was going through, and what I hoped would change in the future. So it was almost like I was doing a diary entry to my future self. There's journaling where you can write a whole bunch of things, do a stream of consciousness, rip it out of your journal, scrunch it up and throw it away. You can write letters to yourself, your future self, your past self, your younger self. You can just write how you're feeling, even if it's one word like sad. You can just write whatever you want. Just make sure you have an outlet to get your thoughts somewhere. And then change your self-talk. I essentially, through journaling and reflecting, became really tired of the fact that I was always beating myself up and being very negative towards myself. So I honestly just gave myself a random challenge of talking nicely to myself and flipping around negative things that I would say into a positive. It really honestly helped, because it's very easy for us to talk down to ourselves. We're naturally kind of raised to be humble and to not really accept praise. We're trained to want to work and continue working to improve society and to make ourselves better and to make ourselves feel like we're worth the things that we want in life, rather than believing we're just worth those things anyway. Talking positively to yourself, whether or not you believe what you say, it will change how you think about yourself. Okay, this is the reset step of our plan. Get organized. I have a week planner on Notion, which has really changed my life, because when I made it, I just wanted to keep track of appointments, birthdays, and start to schedule things I could do with my free time when I wasn't working. So my main thing that I wanted to focus on was looking for work, as well as trying to work out. And all the things that I've done since have been because I've been accountable by following my plan. If you're not someone who currently has a planner and you want to be more organized and put more time and attention onto the things that you think are important to you. Make a planner. Next step, we got creating a vision board. The purpose of a vision board, if you're unaware, is to dream big, think about what you want to achieve in your life, or more specifically in your new year. Have a bunch of pictures, maybe some text underneath that says what they represent, and you put them all together on the board. If you don't want to do it digitally, like what I've done, and then printed it out, you can also get pictures from magazines, cut them out, stick them onto a piece of paper or card, and you can also, I guess, draw if you have that kind of skill. So this is my first ever vision board, 2024. You can see it's very big, and it also was filled with so many goals and quotes that I didn't achieve any of the things on this board. Then 2025, I made it a lot smaller. This is printed on foam board, by the way. I got it from Optimal Print, so you can see the size difference. This is my 2026 goals board, and this one has actually come true. The others did not work out. This one has come true because I put 3 goals on there that I want to stick to for this year, and so far I have been sticking to them. Working on my career, figuring out what that is, and also making content. So design content. Actually, I think it was mainly design content I wanted to do. But yeah, I've started YouTube as well, so ain't that something? Our final step is to look after our minds and bodies. So exercise and eating well are something that we've heard time and time again, but they really do make a difference. I did start exercising at some point, like in the new year, and I became consistent with it, and it really did start to help my mental health tremendously. I also currently go on runs. I also go on walks frequently, and it really does help you to get out of your mind, change your environment, change your space. It's really, really beneficial. Eating, I've definitely got a lot better at eating more fruits and vegetables. They give us so many vitamins and minerals, so you really should be eating more fruits and vegetables. And that completes the life reset plan. These things genuinely have helped me over the years, so I hope they could help you too. Please let me know in the comments if you have any tips that you tried yourself to help you get out of a rut, and I guess I'll see you in the next one. Peace.